Another quick but interesting one, 2007 Dodge Durango. ABS light is on. We have a C1073 ABS pump motor control circuit. Now, if we look at our ABS data, there's actually a PID for the voltage feed to this ABS pump. So let's customize this. Deselect all. There's ignition sense, valve feed, and let's see, brake, ABS pump feed. Okay. Let's see, it's 13 volts right there. You see the glare. 13 volts, right? Now I'm gonna touch the main connector right on the ABS module and see what happens. Right there, look at that dropout. Now are we losing a power feed or a ground? Or are the pins inside the module, you know, there's a loose solder joint and then we're just moving the pins around and it's kind of making and breaking contact? Very well could be. That is crazy. See if I can make it stay at 0. There you go. There, it's stuck at 0. You just literally tap it and it comes right back to 13. So I'm gonna take this connector off and see if there's a pin fitment, like do a little drag test on the pin, do a visual inspection, and if those are all good, then it might be a cracked solder joint inside the module itself. Now if you want to see the pinouts, the Verus shines in just, you know, quick shortcut here. Pinouts for the ABS module, right there. 1 and 25 are, see, 1 is fused battery pump power, that's the one we're losing, and 25 is fused battery positive, that seems to be okay. And 13 and 38 are the grounds, 13 and 38. Now, of course, I already used a test light to check the powers and grounds. They were steady, you know, you wiggle test, the light stays lit. So I'm not worried about the wiring to the connector, but I'm worried about, you know, in between the connector and the module, is there a pin fitment issue? So we have to focus on pins 1 and 25. 1 in particular, fused battery positive of the pump. And that would be, if you're looking at the connector, so you zoom you in, it's the one on the upper left. Let's see if we can get a little focus going on. Now, does that seem more spread out than the one on the right? Maybe. Come on, Sony Cam, do your thing. So, you know, what we could do real quick is just tighten up that terminal with a test light, kind of jam it in there, and see if the problem corrects itself. If it does, then fantastic. If it doesn't, then we're going for cracked solder joints in this ABS pump module. I was probably really zoomed in there. So try number 1 does not seem to have helped. We're still wiggling the connector and we're dropping out here. That sucks. Now my arm is stuck. Alright, I think we got a definitive answer. Let me show you. So how do we determine if the problem is a pin fitment issue or if it's an internal circuit board problem inside the module? Because you wiggle the connector, you know, we see the voltage change. Check this out. I should be charging you guys for this tip, but I'm not. Just kidding. Don't get upset. Just a regular old school ohm meter. I'm connecting it to the motor pump power pin and one of the grounds, you know, the main grounds down there, on the module. Okay? Now here's our resistance, 6.18 mega ohms. Now if I, just to prove that I'm connected, if I disconnect it, it should go to OL. And there it is. Reconnect it, about 6 mega ohms, right? But now we want to stress that pin. We want to like kind of, you know, tweak it sideways and see if our resistance changes. So if I'm doing that right now, I'm tweaking that pump power pin sideways. Oh yeah, there we go. OL, and slowly bring it back. There it is, 6.5 mega ohms. Sweet. Now if I do the same to the ground pin, that should not have an effect on our reading. Tweaking that the same way, same pressure. That's it. We have indeed a cracked solder joint inside this ABS pump module. Now again, my job here is done. I say it needs a new module, but if it was my truck, I'd probably tear it apart and resolder it and ship it. So, but that's it. That is a definitive way to tell if you have, you know, an internal problem in the module or just a pin fitment issue. And in this case, unfortunately for the customer, it's a module problem. All right, on to the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.